Hey y'all, I'm coming in the closet and today I'm going to show you how to make your own scratch off cards using a couple of little few household items, and it's very easy to make. So what you're going to do is you're going to, it did need to be backwards. I thought thought you needed to be forward on YouTube, but you didn't. You needed to be backwards. So if you just give me 1 second to print something out. Well, I'm just going to do it backwards for you guys, just because it is how it is, and I already have it printed. And so the first one I did, I'll show you. Well, I'll just improvise because nothing goes right on YouTube Live. So the first one you could do is you could do the surprise date night card. So it's a scratch off date night. You could do movie of your choice, dinner of your choice, some hubba hubba time, or no backseat driving. And what you can do, what I did with it was you cover them up and they become a scratch off card. So I'm going to show you how to make that that scratch off card. Unfortunately, the one that I printed out for you is backwards because I thought on YouTube Live you saw me forward, but unfortunately you see me backwards also. So it's going to be a little backwards. So I use this one as a teacher one. So I put surprise scratch off bonus points. So sorry that it's backwards, but meh, it happens. So it's surprise scratch off bonus points, and I'll put 5, 5, 2, 2, and 1, 1 on there. And so what you're going to need is a little bit of acrylic paint and a little bit of dish soap and a paintbrush. And so you're going to put a little bit of acrylic paint, just probably like a 2-second squirt in there, and probably about a little scotch of acrylic paint in your cup of, oh, I'm hearing that I'm not backwards, but I look backwards to you guys. So, good that I'm not backwards. Okay, great. Then, yay, you can read it. So, I told you, YouTube Live never goes great. So, you're going to squeeze a little bit of acrylic paint, probably a dark color, silver, like a gray or a silver, but a dark color. And then you're going to put a little bit of dish soap, Dawn, or some kind of dish soap, just a little bit. So you want more paint than dish soap, okay? So about 2 or 3 seconds worth of paint, about maybe 1 second worth of dish soap, okay? And you're going to just mix it on up in here. Then on your, while it's kind of like sitting for just a second or two, if you don't have a silhouette machine, you would just cut these out by hand. But if you have a silhouette machine, you can cut the shapes out on your silhouette machine and just cut them very quickly, which I'm going to do. And you're going to cut a circle or a heart. If it's Valentine's Day, you can cut a heart out. You can cut, you know, whatever other crazy shapes y'all are into. I've got a few suggestions in my other group a little bit ago. So whatever you're into, just cut the little shapes. But I'm going to cut out circles to go over these. So if I wanted to hand these out to my students, I would just make a cute little card. Now, granted, please know that this is like a very primitive little card. I'm sure some people are like, that's what you're handing to your students? No. Of course, I'd make it fancy schmancy and cutesy magootsy. Because, well, I'm like that. But just to show you guys how to do it real quick, I am just, the hustle is real. Because I'm on early tonight. So, that's why we're doing this early. So now what I'm going to do is take my circles. And of course, one came off already. So I'm just going to take it off my mat. Oh. And I'm going to paint my circles. So you want to do this on a clear clear something, either clear contact paper, clear packing tape, clear something, and you're just going to paint the clear side that you're going to tape over this. So I use clear transfer tape by Oracle. You can use clear contact paper, clear, anything clear, obviously, because you're going to want to scratch over it and then do it. So this is the part that's going to take kind of like a hot little minute. So I'm just going to try and rush through it just a little bit. That's a question that was asked a minute ago. Could you paint it, then cut it? I believe you could, but then you run the risk of it, if you put it in your machine taking some of the paint off, because the paint is kind of gentle once you paint it. So you run the risk of it taking the paint off, if that makes sense. If you hand cut it, then I would presumably say, yes, you could just paint it, then cut it. And this one is going to be kind of like a little bit of a predicament because it is off of the paper. So I'm going to use my heat gun real quick. Forgive me if it's kind of, well, this isn't really loud. But I'm using my heat gun just to kind of dry it. And I'm going to put several coats on it so that it's kind of dark, okay? And this is really cool. I just did it in my group. If you're not a member of my group, please send a request to join. Just answer the 3 questions and then bazinga zanga, you're in. And I'm just going to make sure it's not on the hot anymore, because the hot melts the contact paper. So I'm going to kind of cool them off and dry them. And then I'm going to paint them over one more time so that they're a little bit darker. And I know that I'm kind of rushing because I hate to make y'all wait. That's why some of my YouTube videos are like, I'll be right back and I pause you. Because I know, you know, I'm one of those teachers who doesn't like to sit through a professional development where you read me the PowerPoint. So I'm trying to do this to where you're not like sitting here literally watching paint dry. But unfortunately, that's the nature of this beast. And this little monkey over here got away from me. So, and then I'm going to try and dry it real quick again so that you're not sitting here watching paint dry. So, I'm sorry if it's kind of the boring part. If any of you have gone to a meeting where the person has read you the slideshow or read you the PowerPoint, this is that part where you're like, really? So I'm trying to not be that person, but I don't really like have them done ahead of time. So you're just gonna have to watch it. And this circle is gonna be kind of wonky because it came off, so I'm like holding it with my finger, trying not to burn the flesh off my skin. Because this heat gun, although quiet, is hot. Hot like me. No, it's like super mega hot. So, oh my God, this little circle. Yes, sir. Did you make that? Get out of town. Let me see. Oh my goodness. He is a little penguin. You did a great job, Bubba.
didn't do this part, so we didn't do that.
Well, you did great by following the directions. You did a great job.
Thank you.
Wonderful. This is fantastic.
Thank you. But this was supposed to be his necklace right there.
Uh-huh.
So it said that orange and I guess it said orange and yellow.
You did a great job, my love. Fantastic. You want me to show everybody? He just made a little penguin. It was a little push the fabric penguin in. And he did a fantastic job. So, good job, Bubba. I'm so proud of you.
We need to learn how to make these things.
Maybe we can learn how to make those things. I bet we could do that at the convention. Sounds like a plan. You could teach everybody. Yes. You did a great job on that. Good job, Bubba Love. I'm sure those people who are not in my group are probably thinking, why do I care that he made a penguin? Well, you do care because it's freaking adorable. So, no, that's my son. His name is Luke. We call him Nuggy. And he's amazing and does amazing little crafts. And he is a spitting image like me. And he loves to do little crafts and fun projects. And so he was in the other room with his other mother crafting while I'm in this room crafting with you yayas. So he just did a great job. Sorry. Okay. So this is the last coat I'm going to do so that y'all aren't sitting here waiting for the paint to dry for the 50th time. So again, the materials you're going to need are acrylic paint, dish soap, whatever scratch off card you choose to create, a paintbrush, a little cup to mix your paint and stuff in, something to dry your paint. You're going to need to do several layers unless you use black paint. I would imagine that it would work with any color paint. So if you want to do less coats, the darker the color paint you use, the less coats you're going to have to do, obviously. I'm trying to dry this little straggler one here that got off the paper. So I'm sorry that y'all are subjected to the blow drying. Looks like a Batmobile blow dryer, but it's my heat gun. So, but if you don't want to like wait or you're not patient or whatever, you're gonna have to do this. Okay. Yes, my love.
You need to keep this so everybody can know that you need it. They can get some win with it. They can like follow the directions. They can do anything. Like they can win if they need win.
Well, that's a great idea.
If Mildred needs some win and she's at the convention, you can get some win.
Well, that's a great idea. That's a wonderful idea.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Yeah, if someone wants to make it, you can ask them follow the directions.
I will put it right here so that they can follow the directions.
If they don't even think about it, if they don't even follow the directions and color it, you say don't color it.
I will tell them.
If a kid doesn't know how to build it, if they color it, that's not how it goes.
Well, I will tell them. I will say follow the directions, please.
Because I don't think little kids follow directions.
I will let them know.
I think they just look at the TV and do it and do it wrong.
Well, I will make sure that they follow the directions.
Okay.
Okay. They have to follow the directions. It's very important. Okay. That's okay. Okay, so you're going to take your scratch off card now. And you're going to take your little scratch pieces that you have. Okay. And you're going to Take your little clear thing. Yes, sir.
Mommy cat just hurt our dog.
She did not. She moved her. She moved her. So you're going to take your little sticky, clear, whatever you just painted. Okay. And you're going to put it over your number. Okay. Now, granted, if it's flat, you're not going to be able to see the number. Right now you can because the light's coming through it. But see how you can't see it? All right. And you're just going to cover all the way through it. Thank you for feeding the dog, Luke Wesley.
Mom, we got him in the kitchen.
Good job, Bubby. You are a very responsible boy. And so you're just going to take your little circles, but you can do heart shapes if you're doing like a bounce chicka wow wow card, or you can do little, you know, smiley face, whatever. Just the possibilities are endless. Okay, you can hand cut, you can use a compass, you can whatever, borrow a friend's silhouette machine, whatever. Okay, so I'm going to try and show you with something behind it so that, well, that's not going to work because then you'll see those words. But it's, so I didn't put enough paint on just yet because I'm trying to get through it so that you're not sitting here literally watching paint dry. But that's the scratch off card. So if the light isn't coming through the back, you'll see that, and it says scratch off bonus points. So, okay, you can do kids chore charts on it. You can do like all kind of stuff. So now I'm going to take my scratcher. I'm going to move you. I'm going to put you right here. Okay. I'm trying to like get to where you can see it. And then I'm doing it with one hand, so forgive me. But bazinga zanga. Now you got yourself a scratch off card. This is so cool. I literally am going to scratch every single one of these off. But now you can scratch off your little point values. So now your kids can be like, okay, for this test, Miss Chauvin, I won 5 bonus points. So that's how you do it. And I'm trying to get it to where you can kind of see. There you go. Now you can see the card. Okay. So you just take your little coin or whatever you're scratching with, and you're going to just scratch the paint area. And they can say, okay, for this activity, I want 5 bonus points. For this activity, you know, I'm going to scratch off my... So for those teachers who are waiting to go back to school for the new year, you can make these and say, this is your New Year's gift. For this activity, you get 1 bonus point. Wah, wah, wah. But they can scratch off, and it can be kind of a fun activity you can get. So this is how you make a scratch off card. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you liked it. It definitely can go better because you can definitely go over it and make it darker where the, you know, where the number is. You can make it darker. You should probably do a couple of coats. You can do the whole line of it. Just put one piece of packing tape and, you know, color the whole line, whatever, because you really only need a little bit of paint. Regular old acrylic paint. That's it. I used cheapy schmeepy 50-cent Michael's acrylic paint, a smidgety smeech of Dawn, and that's it. That's all you got to use. So I hope it was helpful. I hope you enjoyed making it. It was super mega easy. Another person in the group said you can even use Scotch tape. Just Scotch tape over it and then paint the piece of Scotch tape. And then it is easily scratched. So that's how you do your scratch off. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, and I will definitely help you in any way that I can. I usually answer comments pretty quick. If you would like, please give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful. So those 53 of you that are watching right now, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like, please join our Facebook group. Follow us on the Instagram at Show Me Chauvin. And we thank you so much for watching. Y'all have a great day. Be good to everybody. And thanks, y'all.